A subscription form is an effective tool for gathering email addresses and additional information from website visitors, such as their name, phone number, city, and more. Here's how to create and configure a subscription form using the SendPulse website builder. A subscription form typically consists of a header, input fields, and a submit button. You can also enhance it with additional elements like subheadings, drop-down menus, checkboxes, or radio buttons to gather more segmented subscriber information. Let's create a form in our website builder following these steps. When you add a new block, a background and title widget are already included by default. Now, add a form widget to the column, and a control panel will appear on the right, allowing you to center the form. To ensure a balanced layout, add 2 empty columns on either side of the form. Adjust their width by dragging the slider. These columns will not appear on the live website but help with alignment. Once your form is positioned, click the widget to return to its settings. By default, every new lead creates a deal and contact in SendPulse CRM. Assign a deal name for these contacts and select the relevant sales pipeline. If you don't want to use the CRM system, disable this option to store contacts only in mailing lists. To activate mailing list storage, enable the option and select the appropriate list. Learn more about managing mailing lists in our free course on email marketing fundamentals. A sign-up link is available in the lesson description. The form automatically includes a required field for collecting email addresses, which can't be removed. In the Form Fields section, click Add to gather more information about your subscribers, such as phone numbers or names. Click on the pencil icon to edit your field. For a phone number field, select Phone as the field type. You can enable a dynamic phone mask, so the form detects the visitor's country via their IP address and displays the corresponding country code. Visitors can also choose a different code from the drop-down menu. For a name field, choose Name as the field type. Customize the tooltip text for users, select the variable in the mailing list where the entered name will be saved, and mark the field as required. Ensure the name variable is created in your mailing list beforehand. Email and phone field values are automatically saved to the system's default email and phone variables, so custom variables are unnecessary for these fields. To comply with the General Data Protection Regulation (GDPR), users must provide consent for the collection, storage, and processing of their data. Add a checkbox field, include consent text, and link to your privacy policy. Assign an existing variable in your mailing list to this checkbox and make it required. Without checking the box, users will not be able to submit the form. You can rearrange fields by hovering over a field, holding the dots icon, and dragging it to the desired position. You can also edit, delete, or style fields to your liking. To hide field names, deactivate field names. You can also choose field orientation vertical or horizontal, remove field borders, set text and background colors, add rounded corners, select the border color, and adjust field sizes. In the button field, click the pencil icon to edit the button's text and style. Choose the primary or secondary button style from the general settings, or apply a custom style that will not affect the overall design. You can also resize the button and adjust its width, or add an animation effect to draw more attention to it. Animation effects are covered in detail in another lesson of this chapter. You can also configure what users will see after submitting your form. Go to Additional Form Settings to set this up. 2 options are available: display a thank you message, show message, or redirect users to a certain URL, go to page, show message. To edit the message text, click the pencil icon on the right, and the editor will open. You can choose its color and formatting or improve it using a built-in AI assistant. This message will appear as a modal window. Go to page. If you choose this option, you can specify the URL where you want users to go, or select a linked page created with SendPulse's website builder. You can transfer your goals from your form to Google Analytics and Facebook Pixel events in the Analytics settings. To enable data transfer, make sure that the Metapixel and Google Analytics codes are added in your website settings. We'll cover these settings later. A link to detailed instructions on connecting Google Analytics and Metapixel to your website is included in the lesson description. Our form setup is now complete. Now let's edit the column style according to our design. You can access the column settings from your form's editing panel as elements are arranged hierarchically. Change the background color from transparent to white, round one of the corners overlapping the background image, and adjust the internal padding. Also, It's a good idea to add a divider widget in the column to separate your text from the form. The final setting in this block will be to change the ID to a custom value. We'll use this as an anchor for the menu and navigation buttons across the website.